Hello, everybody. Welcome to Two Guys, One Slot. How you doing? I am Corey, the Slot Master 316, and joining me this evening is a special guest who goes by the Russ Factor. Hello, Russ Factor. Say hello to everybody.
Well, hello, everyone.
Tonight, Bubba's Picks 316 is still feeling just a little bit under the weather, so let's give him a huge shout out, and hopefully he gets to feeling gooder soon, because I know that he has been working really hard in the heat, and it's been a tough couple days for him. It's been hundreds, over 100, 110, 115 wine we've been here. So has the weather been that hot down there in Phoenix, Russ Factor?
No, we had a couple really good days actually with that hurricane that turned into a tropical storm out west, and we had like 4 days under 100. It was like 88 one day. It's great.
Damn.
It was like 107 and sunny again today.
Hurricane Hill Dog.
Hill Dog.
Hill Dog. So we're gonna have. Sorry. I'm just sending this last second there. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. We've got a sweet little deal here with the Russ Factor, so everybody will be able to hear the phone calls. Perhaps Russ could be our junior producer, just like the old school days when the Russ Factor and I were on the radio show together back in the Fly 92.7.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Russ Factor, I do have one word of advice for the next time that you go live. Is that your bed? Make your bed? Or what?
No, that's just a chair the cats sit on. Are you talking about that right back there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's just blankets on a chair, man. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Hi, everybody. I can't read any chat, so Russ Factor is going to be in charge of the chat. I'm going to see if I can see YouTube's chat, because I definitely want to have some interaction with the people tonight, because tonight we are announcing interaction with the people tonight. Look at that. See? Sorry. Technical difficulties. That was me. Hi, chunky little chirp. I want to have some interaction with the people today, because we are going to have we are kicking off what we are calling Fat Guys Unite. It's kind of like the I don't know, like the He-Man Woman Haters Club that the Spanky and our gang had back in the day. And we're going to have, but we're also welcoming women into this if they want to. We are starting a weight loss competition. You heard me bitch about how much I weighed last time, or how I was just, I'm done. I'm tired. I am tired of being a fat ass. So guess what? I'm not going to be a fat ass any longer, I hope. I mean, I probably will I'll still be a dumbass, I guess. But Russ Factor is joining us in this journey.
Because I'm fat.
Fat Guys Unite.
I mean, everybody on the internet always sees me from the shoulders up, but I'll give you a Slot Master show exclusive here. Look at this.
Okay. Ooh, shit, Russ Factor, you do have just a little bit of a gut. Okay. I am sizing up my competition. I'm sizing up my competition, and dude, okay. So basically, what we're gonna do, and if you want to get involved in this, you can. We have got the Slot Master's accountant, Joe. We have got the Slot Master's bodyguard, Poppy, aka James. We have got the Roulette Master he loves weight loss competitions. The last weight loss competition he was in, he paid $2,000 and he won like $8,000, and he lost all that weight in he waited until like the last 4 weeks to do it. So this competition is going to run from today all the way through October. Okay. So every single person that was on there, and if you want to join, send me an email. Ladies, if you want to join and you don't want to show your weight, you just have to send me your percentage. loss. So that's what we're basing it on. So say if you're at 200 pounds and you lose 100, you would lose 50% of your weight. So you just send me that. We're going to have weekly prizes. I am tickling. It's a ball tickle on a sponsor for the Fat Guys Unite. We're going to have out of this weekly prizes given away. But you know what? If you don't win this competition, you still win because you lose the weight. Right?
Hell yeah.
And we're going to have a shame factor. I didn't tell this to Russ Factor. There's going to be a shame, I don't know, prize. If you gain weight, we have to come up with a weekly punishment. Russ Factor, what was one of the things that we did back in the day when you were just a jolly little intern for 311 tickets? What did you do?
Which one was that? Was that the X-Lax one?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. So yeah, I came in one morning and Corey had a couple treats for me. He had a nice bag of breakfast from McDonald's, some fucking tasty. You know, I mean, 20 years ago they made those breakfast burritos there, something else. And he had a little something to wash it down with, which was a whole fucking box of X-Lax. You're supposed to take like one or two.
So
I ate the whole bar.
He ate the whole bar, and
that wasn't it.
That wasn't
it either.
So the competition was for the person who Russ Factor didn't win. Russ Factor was just the stunt boy. So what we made him do is we made him eat all of those. Russ was like, "Damn, breakfast burritos, sweet." Hey, guess what we're doing today, Russ? And I gave him a big, huge adult diaper. The grand prize.
No, you didn't.
I guess it wasn't that big.
Paul was supposed to fucking get the diapers, and we went to his house. He didn't have them, so we took 3 of his children's diapers.
That's right.
And duct taped them together.
Sorry about that. Forgot that we didn't have in the budget for diapers at that time. So the prize for this was whoever guessed the 100 block of we started at the 0 block of Wichita, Kansas. So the street was called Douglas. And then Russ Factor was going to walk north as far as he could. And whenever Russ shit his diapers, that's where the competition would end. And so we were having people guess what 100 blocks. So you'd say like 5th Street or 7th Street or 9th Street or 17th Street or whatever. Yeah. How far did you make it, Russ Factor?
I made it to just literally across the other side of 21st and Woodlawn there because the cops showed up.
2,100 blocks, Russ Factor. Or no, 21 blocks. No, 2,100, yeah, because as you went... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5 miles. 5 miles. Four and a half miles.
This was going on, like we started the show. Like our first break was eating, and then me and Paul got out so he could drive me down there. And we started, like, this was the whole 4-hour morning show.
Yeah, it was the morning show. We were checking in. We're all right. We're in Mobile 69. We're going to check in with Russ Factor. And that's
like the day that I had my very first Red Bull. The Red Bull guy was driving by and found me, and he handed me a Red. It's the first time I'd ever had a Red Bull.
I do remember that, as a matter of fact. And he came into the studio and he goes, "Dude, that dude was." He was so happy to have a Red Bull. I think that the interesting thing about that was, so we had all these callers call in and guess, and whoever guessed, I think you could only guess one thing. So we had a ton of callers, like 2 hours worth of phone calls. And the person that won it got backstage passes, got to a meet and greet with 311. Did you get to even meet 311 like we did, or did I not let you do? What an asshole. I should have given you mine.
You know what I got to do? Later that day, when I finally actually shit, I came out and I got to fucking hang out with local band King Me at fucking that CD Trade Post.
I do remember that. Yes.
That was my prize.
That was your prize. You got to hang out with a local band. So we need to have some shame prize where one of these people, if you gain weight, you have to maybe stand on the side of the road in a Speedo that says follow the Slot Master on YouTube. Or if it's me, follow Bubba's Picks 316 on YouTube. Or if it's Poppy, I don't know. We can figure something out. But we've got to have a shame prize. Email me those, theslotmaster316@gmail.com. And if you want to participate in this fine contest, it's going all the way through October. And, we're just kind of doing it on the honor system. It's a $100 entry fee. If you want to cheat in this thing, you're a loser. You're a loser, and you need to get, checked out. Your maybe your punishment is to go play Tiki Fire for 2 hours at the casino. That would be my punishment. So email me theslotmaster316@gmail.com if you want to get involved. We have already weighed in. Today you'd have to send me your weight, or I won't publish the ladies' weight if you want to get in it. Guys, we have to publish your weight. We'll just show it because if you look here, we have got a spreadsheet for the weights. So the thing about this is look at that. Do you see that fat ass on the top? 251.1 pounds. I went to and got a body scan today. And they showed me the results from when I went in there, let's see, it was April 22nd, 22 day, 22. I weighed 190 pounds. That was the lowest I've weighed in, I don't know, 10 years. And then I went back on January 8th of 22, and I was 212. And then I went today at 3 o'clock, and I weighed 251 pounds. It's time for a change, y'all. It's time for change. And as you can see,
I'm at my peak.
You can see Joe right here. That fella right there is the Slot Master's accountant, and he said that he has weighed. That's the most he's weighed in a long time. Let's see. Next is Poppy, the Slot Master's bodyguard, and you would figure that you want some beef on your bodyguard. I want beef on my bodyguard. Speaking of which, let me see if we can. Let's see if this is working here. So give old Poppy a call.
All right.
Let's see if he picks up.
What's happening, buddy?
Hi, Poppy. Turn your radio down. You are on the air.
What's going on out there, Poppy?
What's going on out there?
Hey, buddy.
Where are you at?
Hey.
Are you in Phoenix?
I'm in San Diego.
Oh, San Diego. Okay. Weren't you in Scottsdale or Phoenix just a week ago?
What's that, buddy?
Were you turning your radio down, or were you listening to radio down? Turn your computer down so you don't, or whatever.
He likes to hear himself.
I don't have anything on.
Oh, I thought I heard something. Didn't it feed back, Russ Factor?
It sounded like he had something.
It is.
So weren't you in Scottsdale or Phoenix last week?
Yeah, I was driving to San Diego.
Oh, okay. What? So you have. I keep hitting this thing. You have. You is this the most you've weighed in a very long time, or where are we at?
Absolutely.
What did you weigh when you were playing football?
I think the most was 250.
Damn. So Poppy, aka James, I need to change it because it's too hard for me to call him Poppy. Poppy is at 328. So we're doing this by percentage of weight lost. So what do you think? So what did we figure if you got down to 300, that was 8%?
Yeah, 9 roughly. Yeah, about 30
Okay.
pounds would be, close to 9%.
The person that I'm worried about most is the roulette master, Colin. I am worried most about him and Russ Factor. I think Russ Factor is going to finally put the DoorDash button down and not DoorDash. Either that. I don't see Russ Factor.
I got another wild card too that I could tell you right now.
Okay, I want to hear it. Go for it.
What if I just stopped drinking beer yesterday?
So what do you drink?
I drink. I mean, I've I'm not drinking all the time, but I have a little whiskey, a little vodka, and then if I have a mixer, I've already kicked sugar sodas like 3 months ago now.
I know.
So but
okay.
yeah, I get a lot. I drink a fair amount of beer though, but like I was like, if you just stop, pop some weight pretty easy.
Poppy, what's going to be your workout routine? What's going to be your daily? How are you going to attack this?
Well, with me, it's a challenge because I travel so much for work, right? So it's the poor eating. It's the eating of what I have to fix, man, and probably lay off of the evening gummies.
No, I'm right there with you.
maybe delete my McDonald's.
God, I'll never forget. You texted me one time. I think you and Slot Master's accountant were in a group text message, and you said that you deleted like 40 nuggets, and you were still wanting to go back for more. You're gonna have to stop that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is, in the last couple of years, I've lost a few friends to heart situations, and they were bigger guys. Now they pounded the Red Bull vodkas more than I do, but it's definitely something you want to make sure that you address, right? I mean, we're getting older, buddy. We're not young anymore.
We are not getting any younger. So
trust me. Look, like when I played football, like I said, I maybe 250 was the most. I think spring break, buddy, 1997 spring break, Panama City. Won the hard body contest. Not kidding you, man. Not kidding. I was 245, 9% body fat.
Let me look at this thing that I just got today. It was my body scan from Supplement World. What would you guess my my body fat percentage of body fat was? What would you guess?
34.
38.5. 38.
You know what mine is right now?
What? What? Say that again.
29%.
Well, that's not too bad.
Huh?
See, I have zero
like
muscle.
220 pounds of me is muscle and bone, buddy, and wiener.
I was just going to say I was laughing because on this little body scan here, it goes through like your left arm, your right arm, your trunk. And I was like,
My trunk.
My trunk's 94 pounds there, broski. And the guy didn't think it was that
That's
funny.
an impressive trunk.
The guy didn't think it was that funny. He's like, all right, next. All right, so Poppy, how long are you going to be in San Diego?
I drive home on the 4th. September 4th, I get to drive home.
Are you going to be through Wichita?
No, I'm going to go through Scottsdale, then Tucumcari, New Mexico, and then up through Dodge City and that route. It has me going some side roads.
Well, maybe you and Russ Factor can go have a nice salad when you drive through Scottsdale.
Hey,
Do a
there's
couple
a
push-ups, sit-ups together.
cold beers and cheeseburgers right down the street from the hotel.
You probably
Sounds
shouldn't
good.
eat either of those. The other thing is a little secret about Poppy. He's for his job, he travels all over the country. And what level are you at Marriott?
I am Lifetime Titanium Elite.
Damn. So it'll say like a big, huge sign every time he walks in. It says, "Good evening. Welcome, Mr. Poppy." And every time he allegedly doesn't mean to do it on purpose, but every time he books his hotel, it's always in the parking lot of a Buffalo Wild Wings. So he's also a triple platinum elite member of Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's B-dubs really kind of upset me, man. Right after COVID, right? They locked us all down and finally kind of let us start going back in. And I had a lot of points. I think I had well over 40,000, 50,000 B-dubs points.
Wow.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, just because traveling, if we go out, people that don't have the rewards program, I get their points, and you get to know waitresses and bartenders, and they say, just give us your number and we'll get the points added to your membership.
Damn.
Well, when COVID happened, obviously nobody could go into the restaurants. And when they finally opened it up, I went in and I was like, wait, where are all my points? I don't see them listed. And the server that day told me that unfortunately a lot of people lost points because they couldn't go in. And if you don't go in over a certain amount of time, your points get deleted. I was like, well, nobody could go in. So it was definitely a scam.
Do you know how many speaking of deleted, do you know how many wingies I had to delete in order to get this many points, sir?
How many nuggets?
All right, Poppy. Well, thank you so much for checking in. Next Wednesday morning or whenever, the rules are just weigh in the same clothes or whatever that you had on, or your banana hammock like you normally do, and we'll be thinking of something to come up for a shame prize if somebody gains weight. I just want everybody to just go lower each week, because that's and I've got prizes. I've got some gift cards. I've got some other things in mind and well for that. So Poppy, thank you so much for participating. Thank you for putting your weight out there. And, hopefully next time I see you, you are under 300 pounds.
Absolutely. Hey, and if I were to win, I don't want the money. I want all that donated, man. Missouri German Shepherd Rescue Society, buddies.
Now look at Poppy. I mean, he is already counting his cash, and not only is he counting it, he is donating it. I like that, Poppy. You're a good man.
Absolutely. Any of the listeners, man, go on Missouri German Shepherd Rescue Society, MOGS.
That's
great organization. Save the puppies.
You got both of your dogs from them, right?
Yeah. We adopted Charlie from there 10 years ago, and we got Berlin last year.
What if you're what if you're like, nah, I went to Pet Shop and got both of mine?
Man, I couldn't spend. I mean,
local
people that
breeder
spend
got
that kind of money on dogs,
puppies.
that's a lot of money, bro.
All right,
that's
Poppy.
a lot of nuggets.
All right, Poppy, I'm going to be periodically checking in, and you better be checking in with me as well, okay?
Absolutely. Love you guys.
All right, love you.
Love you.
All right, that was Poppy checking in.
So you got a couple of us here who are at our all-time highs.
We got this is not my all-time high, but it's not far. It's not far from
but
it.
I'm at mine.
You're at yours. Poppy's at his. Let me see. Let me just try this really quick to see. This is kind of impromptu. I didn't even tell him that I could have been calling, but Snoop, aka the Roulette Master, let's give him a call to just check in to see where he was at his all-time high. He may or may not be home, but I think that he's got to be close to his all-time high. I mean, no, he's not answering. It's okay. We can talk to him. We can have him on next week. And then the Slot Masters account. Let's go back to the tally board. So the way that the tally board's going to work is you're going to just look at, this is going to be August pounds lost. Oops, I forgot to change that. And then you're just going to do, you're going to have total, you're going to have percentage. It's going to rank you here. I need to adjust. No, that's right. So we're going from August 23rd, which is today, through November 1st. It'll tell us our pounds lost. It'll do percentage lost, and then it'll rank. I think we need to figure out whether it's winner take all or what exactly we do. But I think
We're going to have to find us a scale on November 1st.
we're going to have to find us a scale, Russ Factor, because we're going to be at Las Vegas. Hey,
Yeah,
by the way, my cousin Joe will be there too, so maybe we could have group weigh-in for the final day.
There we go.
Perfect. All right, so that's what we're doing with that. So if you, again, want to be involved with our weight loss competition, we would love to have you. Again, it's kind of on the honor system. I don't need, like, pictures of you and your banana hammock on a scale or anything like that. But
Here's one of me in my trunk.
here's one of me in my trunk. And everybody's asking where Bubba is. Bubba's a little under the weather. He's not feeling great. And plus, he's a skinny guy. This is Fat Guys Unite. This is not Skinny Guys. So
So I'm sitting in tonight, and we turned on Corey's green screen behind me. It's pretty cool.
yeah, so he's
I don't know why he doesn't turn his on. It's too wrinkly.
wrinkly. I can't figure out how to do the dang filter on mine. So what else is going on? Oh, excuse me. One last thing. theslotmaster316@gmail.com. If you want to get involved, we would love to have you in the competition. Again, ladies, you are more than welcome to. The only person that will know actually, you don't even have to send me your weight. Maybe at the beginning. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. You don't have to. I won't publish your weight on our tally board. I will just publish the percentage lost on our tally board. So, we've got an function error. Oh my God, my thing was not working. I won't show your weight. I'll just show the percentage loss for you there. So we don't need to. I know some folks are real self-conscious about what their weight is, but we're here to help. This is a support group. This is the lose. We need to come up with a good phrase too. Lose. I'm going to write a jingle, so we'll have a jingle to introduce this every time. Lose the weight. Oh, I don't know. I'll think of something good. But I can't believe when I was doing this body scan, I was like, dude, it was like, it's like your chart. It just went, and I needed to go the opposite way. They were asking. Joe asked if Bubba's not allowed in this because he's too skinny in this stream. That's so funny. I just saw that's good. Bubba is allowed to enter this competition, but Bubba's like real. He's a lean, mean fight machine now.
Oh, he's so fucking lean, dude.
He's lost a whole bunch of just not like he wasn't ever like pudgy because he's always been skinny, but I mean he is toyed like a tiger. Have you been to the casino in a while, Russ?
No, not since Vegas.
Oh, okay. So a couple weeks.
Since June, yeah.
For those of you that happened to watch 22 Day yesterday at the casino, it was an absolute catastrophe early. And then the tides turned. I got just wiped last night very early. And then my wife picked a couple good machines. The high limit room paid well. And then I went over to the old cash machine and won $500. It was fantastic.
I love that machine.
I do too.
It'll take you behind the building and beat the shit out of you sometimes, but
just right when it gets ready to do that, you think it's going to do that, it will just put a nice wet kiss on the lips for you too, like it did last night. I was happy. I needed that. Again, I was just getting murdered last night, and then just ripped right back in. So, what games do you like to play, Russ Factor?
I like that cash machine. I like to play the different links with the balls.
With them balls.
Somebody else was talking about it in chat the other night, but I peek around with that Crazy Rich Asians every now and then.
I'd never played.
It does some things.
I'd never really played that one until I played with Sweater Kittens and Dana and Dana Wise 46 in Kansas City. I hadn't played it, and we won like $900 on that machine.
Yeah, I was down like $350, and we went to Resorts World, and I popped like $600 on that thing.
Damn. What was like? What do you like to bet? Do you like to bet like $1 to $5 to $10, or what's like the most you'll bet? That
I'm usually running around 1 to 2 to 5. Of course, cash machine. I always do the $10 pull, but yeah, I mess around in the 1 to 5 area.
Well, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
What? So you're going to be going to Vegas? Do you get there on Halloween?
Yeah, we're gonna get there Halloween morning. I think we're gonna go see. There's this art exhibit called Meow Wolf up there. We're gonna go check that out, and then find something cool to do Halloween. We might go down to Fremont that night and just check it out on Halloween, see if it's any fun. But yeah, we get in.
It's supposed to be. That's the Slot Master's accountant's getting in, and they're going to a Halloween party that night. Probably. I'm not exactly sure. It's downtown at Fremont. I'm not exactly sure where. But I don't get in until the morning, and my wife, we get in that morning before the show. So what's Meow Wolf?
It's this art exhibit. They have multiple ones around the country, and they're all themed different. But it's like you can walk around it for like a couple hours at least, and it's like it's this weird thing. Like this one, the whole entrance to it, it's like a mini mart. And then like you're walking around this mini mart with all these crazy fake products, and it's all vibrant in there. And then like you open a freezer. And that's how the exhibit started. You're like walk through into there, and then you're in this whole next crazy space that has nothing to do with that mini mart.
Really?
It's
where's
just this
it?
interactive art exhibit.
Is it in a hotel?
I don't think so. It's off strip. I know that. I think it's like in a warehouse area. I think it's just sitting in a warehouse. Probably from MGM, it was going to be like a 12-minute Uber ride, so not far.
Well, that'll be fun, man. And you're doing that.
I almost did it in June, but I didn't. I was so fucking exhausted that day, and then this all came up. I'm like, well, now I'll go, and Sarah gets to go.
Hell yeah! Well, that'll be fun. And your wife is going with you to the show as well. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Has stuff been? So you haven't been to Talking Stick
I
up
haven't
there?
been to Talking Stick since you guys were here.
You went like a week, or not, like a month after?
I went right after. Yeah, because Ed from our Friday show had a birthday, and we did Top Golf, and then walked right over to do Talking Stick. So
well, holla! Where are you staying?
MGM.
Okay, well, I was just reading this.
So help me God if you say bed bugs.
That's what I was going to say. I was just reading this article about how all of these places that on the strip have bed bugs.
Yeah, MGM came out with a statement, said they have a very comprehensive process they've started already to knock that out. And I'm like, please, God, please do that.
I don't understand how the whole bed bugs thing starts. They had, I think it's weird because they were only hotels that were on the strip. Mm-hmm. And it just seemed really strange to me. There were 6 hotels, and they only had one complaint. It was Caesar's Palace, Planet Hollywood, Palazzo, Tropicana, MGM Grand, and Sahara. Mm-hmm. But no other hotels down there. What do you think that is contributed to? Like hotels now, ever since COVID, they have like cut half of their staff. So like, oh, do you want your room clean? They used to come and clean it every single day, and now they don't.
Oh yeah.
So that's way cut down on staff. That's
and it's like the longer you stay, they're like, okay, you get one cleaning.
Would you like towels?
Like, you're gonna be here
cool.
for 5 days. You get one cleaning.
Right, and here's a towel. You can use this maybe.
I don't know. It was weird. I was watching this. I watched this dude on TikTok. I don't know if you've ever seen him. He don't think he gambles. He just broadcasts live in Vegas all the time.
Vegas Pauly C.
Pauly C. Yeah. He was talking about it, and he didn't get too deep into it, but like he seemed like he thought like a little weird. I mean, they're here, but what? So I was kind of listening to him talk about it a little bit, and I'm like, that is kind of weird.
That dude's really popped off. I watch him every once in a while. He'll walk around Vegas. He was showing when the hurricane was there and everybody was kind of laughing. They have a weird drainage system, so it really looks like
that thing underneath the Ferris wheel?
Yeah, so it looked like it rained a lot more, but it went through the parking garage, but that went right out to wherever it was needing to go.
Because that whole slope there is just downhill from the top of that part. So it was just, it was raining, but like people were like, "Holy shit!" And I'm like,
I don't think that hurricane, thank goodness, was as big as everybody was talking or pumping it up.
Once it hit surface here, it turned into a tropical storm.
Right.
So
I think that I don't know, they just built it up. So what should you do if your hotel has bed bugs? Listen to this. If you go to a hotel and you notice bed bugs or signs of bed bugs like feces, dead skin, or streaks of blood on the bedding, Notify the front desk immediately. I think I'm going to do that. I think that would be. I'd notify the front desk that I'm checking out. It says inspect the bed and bedroom.
Bunch of feces up there.
Hey, by the way,
you might have bed bugs.
not sure what's going on, but yeah.
It's all over the walls and shit. I mean, I don't know, dude. Bed bugs are crazy.
It says
Good luck with that.
Adult bed bugs measure about 5 millimeters long and have a flat, oval-shaped body. Physical signs of infestation may include rusty or reddish stains on the bed sheets, dark spots about the size of a dot, tiny eggs or eggshells measuring 1 millimeter, pale yellow skin. It says check the headboard for cracks or crevices. Use luggage racks to store. Where do they come from?
People?
Like lice, kind of?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they just, if they magically develop because, like, stuff's not clean and then I don't know, man. Some bugs, I've thought about that with a lot of little bugs before. I'm like, where do they originate?
Where do bed bugs come from?
I don't know how they form. I mean, I've always thought, I've never been told directly, but like that they just came from somewhere else and someone brought them, and I don't know their story before that.
I don't understand how they just all of a sudden show up and then
Chat,
they're
where
there.
does bed bugs come from?
Yeah, chat.
We have a whole chat here. We don't have to do any of this work.
What am I doing? Well, I can't read it. I think that. Ooh, God! I just saw pictures of them. That is actually disgusting.
Matt says, well, when a mommy bed bug and
when a mommy bear. Bed bugs are small, flat, parasitic insects that feed solely on the blood of people and animals while they sleep. What the hell?
So don't sleep. Just lay there awake.
Oh, my God.
Bedbug's like waiting. He's like, I think he's asleep. No,
How
he's
do
not
you
asleep
know
yet.
to tell if you've been bitten by a bed bug? You'll find bed bugs a sign of infestation. They bite. They inject an anesthetic or anticoagulant that prevents a person from realizing they've been bitten. What? Bed bugs are experts at hiding. Their slim bodies allow them to fit in the smallest spaces and stay there for long periods of time, even without a blood meal. Wow. The bed bugs travel in the seams of luggage, overnight bags, folded clothes, bedding, furniture, anywhere else that they can hide. Most people do not realize they are transporting stowaway bed bugs. God. That is disgusting.
So where do they come from?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
Yeah, because that's all I've ever known is that they come from somewhere. People like happen to stumble across them and all their shit, and then they go places, and then they just spread.
Then they take them from Caesar's Palace or MGM Grand, and then they go home, and then they have bed bugs. Do these people like have bed bugs from like they bring them from home?
They have to. But where did they come from before that? How did they get there?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think we're ever gonna know what bed bugs are. But yeah, Vegas is apparently popping a little bed bug problem,
and then
MGM, like I said, MGM commented, but a couple of them had no comment.
The MGM didn't, or who'd you say
They
commented?
MGM.
And I'm also extremely excited to see the concert in the Sphere because that's where it's at. The Sphere is the new concert venue. You've all seen it, of the outside of it. But I've seen some sneak peek pictures of the inside.
As have I.
Oh my God, dude. How badass does that look?
I have no clue what our area of seating is going to be like. We both did GA, right?
Right. And did you see
Yeah,
how small
so-
the stage was?
Yeah.
So right around that little area that's where the GA is.
Yeah, so we're going to be right there. I didn't know the difference between GA rows or anything.
I don't know. I just thought
I went mid-tier. I have GA 6, row 6.
Oh, really?
Whatever that is.
I don't even know what I got. I didn't know there was different tiers. I thought it was just GA, and then they had like a quote unquote.
I feel like that's gonna be. I feel like that's gonna be the case. Is when you get there, it's just
They had a
first come, first
circle.
serve.
The last one I went to, U2 show. Last one I went to, they had a circle that was kind of wrapped around the stage where they sold like $1,000 tickets or whatever for VIP meet and greets, or not meet and greets, but VIP front rows. So I'm sure they'll do that again for that. But I can't wait to see it just for the just the venue alone. The Sphere at the Venetian, it started construction. I think it was like 2018, and then it opened in September, the end of September of this year. It cost $2.3 billion to build, and they were having some issues. There was a whole thing of, did you see that, where it kind of was malfunctioning on the outside? There was a couple glitches on it.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
Everyone was like, "Uh-oh, they forgot to make it waterproof." And
When you spend $2.3 billion and you forget to Scotch guard your investment.
I seen it on live like last night, and it looked like it was back to normal, fixed up. So
18,600 people is all that place holds. That is a very small arena in standards of like arenas, I would say, and it's all one side. So
I mean, for fucking U2, that's an intimate venue with the places they play.
It seems like that. That's kind of why they're doing it. The only thing I'm sad about is their drummer's not going to be there, but
yeah,
that's okay. Maybe he'll get jealous of the other guy and come and do the shows. I don't know. I'm excited to see the show. It'll be fun. We're going out.
This will be my first U2 show. Never seen him before.
For real?
Mm-mm.
Get ready to live, Russ Factor.
Oh, I am. Oh.
Get ready to live. So I think that the very first, the very first shows are U2, and they start coming up here pretty quick. September 29th, I think, is the end of September is when it's opening. I think that's the first show. And they're all the way through the first of the year, I think, all the way through December. They're doing shows.
Yeah. The original set was like, what, 8 shows? It was little.
Yeah.
And they've extended it twice.
Yeah. I think the cool thing about this is I want to get they're doing a show like they're doing I don't know, like a history of them inside the Venetian that I'm going to go check out. I think it might already be open now, but I for sure want to go check that out when I'm in Vegas. So
yeah, you'll have to let me know when you go do that. Maybe I'll pop over and go see it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe try to go when I go in September here. I'm not sure. So we got a couple Vegas trips planned, September, October, November, and December. Just a couple. This weekend, hopefully Bubba's Picks 316. Drop Bubba's Picks 316 a follow on TikTok, Instagram, and of course YouTube.
Yeah, Caitlin, Bubba's out tonight. He's been working hard out in the heat.
Bubba, we just have a fill-in for Bubba, a Russ Factor show. Follow him on all of the social medias. Russ Factor does a weekly gaming show, so all of you gaming geeks, Russ Factor is your new BFF.
That's right.
Saturday, again, I'm hoping Bubba's Picks 316 feels gooder because we are scheduled to go down to WinStar World Casino with the whole crew from Slots with Uncle will be there. So we're going to go check that out. World's largest casino. Have you ever been there, Russ Factor?
Where? The WinStar?
WinStar. It's right at the border of Texas and Oklahoma. It's like an hour.
I've only been to the casino that's right over the Oklahoma border, and then the other one. One of them was the Classic Rock Casino. And then
the Kansas. You mean the Kansas border? Right.
No, it's on the Oklahoma side. I've never been to Kansas Star.
I'm saying Kansas border, Oklahoma border. That one. That's the one you've been to.
Yeah, the one right over the border, and then there's another one, and one of those is the Classic Rock.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing because the WinStar is right on the border of Texas and Oklahoma. So
yeah.
when you're like right on the border of
casino in the country,
that's what they say. I forgot to look. I was gonna do a little bit of research on that. Let me look really quick to see how many, because I was like, there's no way they have that many. mini slot machines because they have. I went down there 3 years ago for a golf tournament, or maybe it was longer than that. Then I went down there about 3 years ago. I went and watched the long drive competition down there, the national long drive competition. It was really cool. But it's crazy because they have like this. They have like hotels, but in like 3 feet in front of it, it's like a stage. So like in front of it, it's like wood that makes it look different. So like the rooms are just like regular rooms, and like when you're in the rooms, they built another tower since, but it's really funny because like when you're staying in the room, you can't. It's like 3 feet. You can see like the stage. It's kind of hard to explain. So like the hotel is here, and then a facade is right here that makes it look French or whatever, but it's just brick building here. It's interesting to see. So, but it looks, oh my God, look, they spent all this money on this French scenery, but it's like it's pretty funny to see. It says they have a 500 room pool, 395 rooms in a resort tower, 1,395 rooms total, and they've built a couple other towers. They have 370,000 square feet of gaming space. It's incredible how big it is. It used to be an absolute dump. Not dump, it just isn't what it is, but in like 2010-ish, they remodeled it, and it's actually really pretty cool now. They've got all sorts of, I'm going to have to stay away from all of this. They've got steakhouses, IHOPs, pizza, Dairy Queen, Orange Julius. God, I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna be in chat going. You look hungry, pal.
Hey pal,
you look hungry.
Why don't you go over there and get that little bit of They have 9,000.
Is that pizza you smell?
Sorry, they have over 80 at last count, 8,600 slot machines, 55 table poker room, 100 total table games, including craps and roulette. They have racing off-track betting, and they have no bed bugs. And they have 17 million bed bugs. I think that it's the biggest casino in the United States in terms of total number of gaming machines, not like square footage, I guess. But let's see, it was closed for a year. Oh, it's owned by the Chickasaw Nation, so it's a tribal. So I think you only have to be 18 to gamble there. And the other interesting thing is they don't care if like kids and everything is walking around, because the last time I was there was like a shitload of kids like sitting right next to their dad while their dad was playing. Wow. And even the roulette master said, yeah, it was weird. My kid could walk around and watch me play, but they were really watching you to make sure he didn't play. But I was just like, it was odd seeing these kids in the casino.
That's weird. That's odd from just a general liability standpoint.
Yeah. Well, that's the way the Indian casino is. A Prairie Band in Topeka, it's 18 to enter and gamble. It's just, I don't know. It should be 18 to enter everywhere. I mean, if you can vote, you can gamble. You can press a slot machine, I think.
There you go. Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. Bubba's Picks 316. Follow him on all platforms. You can download Two Guys, One Slot podcast wherever podcasts are heard. Follow the Russ Factor. Where do you want most of your folk going?
TikTok and Twitch. It's the same on both at RussFactorShow.
And you simulcast both, so you'll do Twitch and your TikTok?
Yeah, we game stream. Me and my buddies play COD and Halo during the week. We're fucking. I think we're fun to listen to.
I think you're fun to listen to.
We got the British guy and my other buddy, and then Friday nights we do me and Danny Hyphen and our buddy Ed. We do a show we've been doing for 5 years now, where we talk gaming news and then we play random games for the tail half. Usually a lot of old school fighters and stuff like Street Fighter, Tekken, stuff like that.
Do you think that? So before, because do you think what would you rather do? Would you rather are you going to stop? You're not going to drink beer, but are you going to stop drinking on your podcast, or not your podcast, but your Friday night show?
That's usually one of the nights that I'm having a little hard liquor. You know,
Okay. I was going to say
it takes a lot less.
good, because you were about to lose a listener if you were not going to drink.
So no, I think that's part of the creative magic of the show. I couldn't imagine not, drinking's like the fourth mic.
I like it. It is. Check Russ Factor out on TikTok and Twitch. Anyway, thank you so much, Russ Factor, for joining. If you want to join our weight loss competition, send us an email at theslotmaster316@gmail.com. You can join the crew. All are welcome. Weekly prizes, $100 entry fee. You are going to have the ability to win a lot of money. And even if you don't win the competition, you're going to be a winner because you're a loser. Ooh, was that? That might have been our phrase. That might have been the phrase that pays.
Yeah?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll work on it.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks everybody for joining, and share the live. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on wherever. I don't care. Or don't. Just keep hitting that thumbs down button. I know who you are. I know who you are. I've done research. I know exactly who you are. I do. And if you don't think I do, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Download. You can listen to this on Spotify, Google Play, any Apple podcast. Subscribe to us on there as well. We love to share the numbers. We love some huge things. We've got huge things coming up. I promise you. You do not want to miss Saturday night. Bubba's Picks 316 and I. Hopefully, Bubba.
Hopefully. I can't sit in on that one unless you're getting a Segway and an iPad.
I should.
Hey, what's going on, Russ Factor?
So join us Saturday night from Oklahoma. Well, I guess it's like the Texas border. It's a 4-hour drive from Wichita, about an hour north of Dallas, depending on the traffic. But I'll be down there Saturday for sure. Hopefully, my partner in crime, Bubba's Picks 316, will be there. But again, thank you, Russ Factor, for hooking us up.
Yeah,
I greatly appreciate it. Download this, share it, hit that thumbs up before you leave. I love you.
I'll be back on this show in October, I think. I'm sitting in one day.
You will.
Yeah.
You
You'll
will,
see me around,
buddy.
gang. I'm always in the comments.
All right, we'll see you. Thanks for watching. I love you.